They do offer, my God, why am I brain farting? They have the adjustable strike plate.
Hey, what's up? It's Brandon with NCCTV, and today we're on site with Derek from Everflow talking about their exterior doors. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the doors? Obviously in Saskatchewan, we've got some extreme cold weathers, and are our doors the same as doors in California?
They're somewhat the same, Brandon. In the US, in the warmer climates, you can get a lot more different options because you don't have to worry about the heat and cold. Here in Canada, we use our own unique doors. We're one of the few areas where you get plus 40 and minus 40 in the same year. So you want to be able to make sure your door will stand up to both. You can get a steel slab, or you can get a fiberglass slab. Biggest difference in those. Steel is most common. It's the ones that have been around forever, but they do conduct cold and heat. So on extremely cold days outside, you can feel the cold on the inside of your door.
Let's look at this door here, I guess, for example. Doors have come a long way, and there's lots of different designs that are out there. Obviously, being in Saskatchewan, we can't take advantage of all of those fancy doors that are out there because of our cold climate, and we need a more traditional steel or fiberglass door. What are some things that we've done with our doors to kind of accommodate the cold weathers and still create some good design elements for the consumer?
Well, manufacturers have actually done a lot of neat things. We've got manufacturers that will use an LVL down the edge of the door. People are now wanting to add color. It used to be every door was white, and that's all you got. People are now going with darker colors to really showcase their home. And when you started adding, black exterior, to the sun, you were getting a lot of warping indoors. Now with that LVL edge, it allows the doors to stay straight, allowing you to do more and more different things like full light without having to worry about your door twist. At one time, the only options were to basically go with no glass, and that way your door stayed true.
And I noticed on this door, if you were to go to an auto body for a paint system, it probably would be a lot more shiny, almost like your car.
It's a lot glossier, shows every fingerprint on it, every imperfection in the door.
It's probably better for you just to order your door right from the manufacturer in the color that you want versus getting your auto body shop to paint your door for you.
Totally. Then you get the right paint for the right product.
And then on the inside of this door, a lot of customers that we use are now painting the inside of the door. Just from a cosmetic perspective, obviously we've got a stark white surface here. So if we're painting the walls, more cooler or more warm white, obviously this thing stands out quite a bit. Is it okay for us to paint this door and this plastic surface as well, kind of all the same color as the trim and casing?
Absolutely. Because you've already got the right paint system started, right proper primers, you're not going to have any issues. Only suggestion is if you're painting exterior, try and stay away from painting black. Dark colors will actually change it. Use the manufacturer's supplied paint there.
Right, so back again to getting the manufacturer to pre-paint your door for you versus you trying to paint it, those crazy colors that people are painting their doors.
Exactly.
Nowadays.
We've had a lot of people try and paint plastic black, and it lasts about 20 minutes in the sun.
We've got two different door cutaways here. This one's got a kind of an aluminum brick mold and a steel metal clad door jamb with a textured fiberglass, and then it's insulated, you can visibly see. So are all doors insulated like that, or?
All doors are insulated in Canada. It's part of the Canadian standard.
Would this door in California be insulated like this?
It still will, because it does keep the heat out as well.
Yeah. Okay, and so what is some of the installation tips and tricks that a customer should be looking out for when they're hiring a contractor to install their doors? Because that's what's important to a lot of people. They don't know who they're hiring.
Once again, before everything is done with the installation, once the door's in the hole and they've got it level and true, ask them to show you how it opens and closes. Before they go through the spray foam, the insulation, the caulking, everything else, they get it in the hole, make sure it operates proper. Same as when we discussed windows, make sure it's at the end, it's caulked proper. You don't need an inch of caulking around it. That just shows that something may not have been done right and they're trying to cover it up. But yeah, like I said, make sure you open the door with them. Make sure it locks, make sure it swings, make sure when you open the door handle, the door doesn't just flop open. That's just all signs of door not being installed properly.
So once the door has been installed, what are some things that you can do, or what are some things that customers can hire contractors to do when a door is maybe not closing right? Like maybe the latch is, I'm gonna go around to this side, but maybe the latch isn't catching, or the deadbolt isn't going in the hole. But what are some things that people can do? I know that there are some options for people to shim out the hinge. We do that quite a bit, where we'll kind of put a little business card, I guess, on the back side of the hinge, which will shift the door one way or the other and help create that seal and move this passage lock system closer to where it's supposed to go.
Honestly, there's not a lot you can do outside of adjusting the hinges, just the way they're built into the frame. So it may actually mean having to uninstall the door and reinstall it. They do offer an adjustable strike plate, which allows you a little bit more freedom as well. Those are about the only options you can do. Doesn't work with your deadbolt, just with your passage set.
There's also a patio door system. So in some cases, you're gonna have a 5-foot patio door, a 6-foot patio door, and now they're even making them larger, where there's, a 12-foot patio door.
16 foot. Yeah.
16 foot. Everybody's afraid of patio doors. And I think the patio doors are obviously a great opportunity. They're cost effective. They bring a lot of light into the space. Are they good for our climate, where we're getting that extreme temperature change of -40 to +30?
Absolutely. You can get all patio doors in dual or triple pane. You can get them with argon or krypton gas. They basically operate with the same energy efficiency as your windows. Everybody had an old patio door, whether it was aluminum or wood, that failed miserably. It took like 4 guys to open it. With the new PVC, they're so handy. They slide with the finger. You got a screen system on it too. You can also get different products like toe locks. But yeah, basically gives you all the same energy efficiency you would out of a window, but you're getting it out of a door.
So before, a couple of years ago, when patio doors obviously have been constantly evolving, and those large door openings have been constantly evolving, there used to be steel framed doors, or what was it, nano wall, or
Nano wall, yeah.
and that kind of led the path for large door openings. But now that we can get a 16-foot patio door, obviously that's going to be much more cost effective than a 16-foot
Nano wall.
aluminum frame nano wall.
Exactly.
So on this door, obviously all the doors have a screen process, or a screen built into them, so that when the door is open, you can have this screen and still allow the light to come through, but control the bugs. So how many screens would you have on a 16-foot door?
All depends on the door system. You can get them where they all telescope down. You can have 16 foot of screen. Average is, you're up to about 3 feet of screen per door as a general rule. But yeah, you can have them open from the middle out, where you've got 6 feet of screen in the middle.
That just about does it with our door discovery with Derek today. Thanks for watching, and tune into our next episode.